here 24 hours per day. And we are grateful for you joining us this morning. And want to let you know that, of course, we are grateful for your support each morning and each evening, each day that we are here on the platform. We are grateful and we are signaling to you this morning that we are indeed grateful for your support. Keep it locked right here to the station. The news is up next.
It's 6:30 and time for the news on our platforms, nrpmediaja.com, also Facebook and YouTube at nrpmediaja. From the NRP Media Newsroom with our mantra, reaching you where you are. No boundaries, no limitations. And now, here's your news presenter.
Good morning and welcome to our platforms, nrpmediaja.com, also Facebook and YouTube at nrpmediaja. It's Friday, December 29, 2023. I am Leon Nash with the NRP Break of Day Newscast. Here are the headlines. 31 members of the former St. Catherine-based Klansman gang arrested and awaiting charges for various serious crimes. JCF to continue its focus on disrupting criminal organizations. And the police from the Narcotics Division in St. Thomas seized a quantity of ganja with an estimated street value of $12.2 million. In sports, the J3A's Puma Fuller Anderson Development Meet to be held at a new venue this season. The news this morning comes to you courtesy of NRP Radio, reaching you where you are. There are no boundaries, definitely no limitations whatsoever. Keep it locked right here on the station. The news, the details of the news comes up next.
Celebrating 3 years since our inception, the NRP brand of radio and other social media platforms on NRP Media JA is your newest online platform accessible for the promotion of your church and community activities along with news and sports related information. It's the platform you have been longing for. So call us today at 876-336-9928 or email us at nationalreligiousmedia@gmail.com.
NRP Media and Radio, reaching you where you are. No boundaries, no limitations.
Now for the details of the news. 31 members of the former St. Catherine-based Klansman gang have been arrested and are awaiting charges for various serious crimes. The latest Klansman gang-related operation took place yesterday. Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of the crime portfolio, Fitz Bailey, made the disclosure at a press conference in Kingston. He also disclosed that one man was shot and killed by the joint security team in the ongoing operation at several locations in St. Catherine, where 3 firearms were recovered along with cash and name brand clothing.
A joint task force conducted a major anti-gang operation at several locations within the parish of St. Catherine, during which members of the vicious Clans gang were taken into custody. During this operation, two-man McFarlane O.C. Max, aged 29 years old, laborer of Leslie Pen, St. Catherine, challenged the security forces and was fatally shot, and 3 firearms recovered along with a quantity of ammunition. In addition, a motor vehicle, cash, luxury items, and name brand clothing estimated to value about $3 million were also seized at a location in Old Harbour, St. Catherine.
Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of the crime portfolio, Fitz Bailey. And DCP Bailey said the operation was a culmination of a 9-month investigation led by the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Branch, CTOC, with help from police, and that should be with help from other police groupings.
To date, 31 members of the gangs have been taken into custody. These persons arrested are being held for several offenses, which include murders and shootings. This particular investigation focused on the section of the gang under the direction of the incarcerated leader, Tesha Miller, OC Hombre of De La Vega City, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. This operation was supported by other internal and external stakeholders to include the Major Investigation Division, St. Catherine North and South Divisions, the Proactive Investigative Unit, the St. Catherine Scenes of Crime Unit, the National Intelligence Bureau, Specialized Operation Branch, Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, and of course, our law enforcement partners, Jamaica Defense Force.
And the DCP Bailey says that the police investigations have linked the Klansman gang to more than 800 murders committed since 2014. But he said that this figure has since been reduced to 67%, showing that the anti-gang strategy of the police is reaping success. He said about 80% in 2018, the gang had committed about the number of murders, rather, that have been committed by the Klansman gang was in the region of 80%, but that figure has since been reduced to 67%, showing that the anti-gang strategy of the police is reaping success. Meanwhile, DCP Bailey also disclosed that the JCF would continue its focus on disrupting of criminal organizations where they are identified through the skills, competencies available, the skills and competencies available at the force, as well as through technologies to create a secure environment for the citizens of Jamaica.
The Clans Gang is currently listed among the top 5 criminal organizations operating in Jamaica. Most of its operations were carried out in Spanish Town and its environment. It also has influence in bordering parishes to include Clarendon, Manchester, St. Ann, St. James, and Kingston. The JCF will continue its focus on disrupting criminal organizations wherever they are identified. We will use our skills, competencies, and technologies in our quest to create a secure environment for the citizens of Jamaica.
That was Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of the crime portfolio, Fitz Bailey. Investigators assigned to the Narcotics Division in St. Thomas seized a quantity of ganja during an operation on the Ken Jones Highway in the parish on Wednesday, December 27. Reports are that about 11 a.m., a team of officers conducted an operation at the premises of the mentioned roadway, which led to the discovery of 1,220 kilograms of vegetable matter resembling ganja. The illicit drug has an estimated street value of Jamaican dollar 12.2 million. In light of the seizure, the 5 persons who were present at the premises were arrested and taken into custody in connection with the seizure. Their names have been withheld pending further investigations. The police have now launched a manhunt for a 6th person who was at the premises and managed to elude the police. Furthermore, 20-year-old Dwayne Richards, otherwise called Ratman, a laborer of a racetrack in Clarendon, was slapped with several charges following an incident on Williams Avenue, Denby, Clarendon on Saturday, October 7. Richards was charged with burglary, larceny, and malicious destruction of a property. Reports from the Maypen police are that about 11:30 p.m., Richards entered the complainant house and removed several items. A grill and a window were destroyed in the process. A report was made to the police, who commenced an investigation. On Friday, December 12, Richards was arrested during an operation in the area. On Wednesday, December 27, he was charged after he was positively identified during an identification parade. A court date for him is being finalized. Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Senator Matthew Samuda, says Jamaica remains on course to fulfill its 2030 goal of providing sanitation and potable water to all citizens. Senator Samuda, who toured the rural districts of Lime Bottom Shore Park Road, as well as nearby environs in St. Anne Northeastern on December 22, said it's against this background why the government is spending billions of dollars targeting thousands of households, ensuring that water distribution is done in a regularized manner. According to Senator Samuda, the government has invested roughly $24 million in the water distribution line to serve over 800 people who have never had access to any formal water system. The minister added that he is pleased to see the joy on the faces of each resident because of this project. Senator Samuda noted that the project is part of the NWC's thrust to extend its network and to bring more reliable water supplies to several areas that historically had no formal water supply. He pointed out that prior to the implementation of the project, residents on several roads opted to install informal connections at numerous points of the NWC mains. These individual lines, the minister said, extended several hundred feet to various houses, adding that with the installation of new mains, the NWC can supply customers via a designated pipeline while minimizing leaks and the potential for wastage. In the meantime, Senator Samuda said the government spent some $4 billion on water projects in the last fiscal year to benefit some 200,000 people, noting that this year's alone, the government is midway a $4 billion investment. You're listening to news on NRP Radio, your primary source of news, sports, and weather on nrpmediaja.com, reaching you where you are. No boundaries, no limitations. The time on NRP Radio is now 6:43. Let's now take you to the field of sports, where Hepburn's Glass at 13 Chisholm Avenue, they are our sponsor for the sports items of our package this year morning, right here on NRP Radio. Stay with us as we head over now to hear from the sponsor. That's Hepburn's Glass, located in Kingston, Jamaica.
Hepburn's Glass Supplies is the latest trend-setting supplier of glass and industry. We specialize in tinted and clear glasses, as well as mirrors for all your windows, doors, and closets at very competitive prices. To maximize your shopping experience, we stock 316 and 1/8 mirror thickness and 316 and quarter thickness in our entire stock of float glasses. We have in stock gloves, cutters, and suction cups at unbeatable prices. Our customer service is second to none, with same-day cutting for your specific measurements. Visit our office at 13 Chisholm Avenue, Kingston 13. Call us at 908-0962 or email hepburn.glass@gmail.com. Hepburn's Glass, quality service is our priority.
And now for our sports stories, we run off on athletics. The J3A's Puma Fuller Anderson Development Meet, so named in honor of two outstanding sport administrators who started the meet, will be held at a new venue this season. The meet, which will be held on Saturday, January 13, will be moved from its original venue, the Kirkvine Sports Club in Manchester, to the G.C. Foster College in St. Catherine. Meet Director Maurice Wilson says that the event is used for qualifying marks for the annual Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships. However, he added that the move from Manchester, among other things, to St. Catherine was done as there was not enough time to prepare Kirkvine for the meet. Wilson also disclosed that there is also a decrease in the number of participants at the meet because of the need to meet the ISA qualifying standards, and the rubberized track at St. Catherine, that's at GC Foster College in St. Catherine, will for most part produce faster times. On cricket, Pat Cummins finished with 10 wickets in the match as Australia beat Pakistan by 79 runs inside 4 days in Melbourne to seal a Test series victory. Captain Cummins took 5 for 49 and Pakistan were bowled out for 237 in their second innings, chasing 317 for victory. The match was delicately poised, with Pakistan 219 for 5 before they lost their 5 wickets for just 18 runs. The last 4 battlers all fell for ducks, with Mitchell Stark supporting Cummins with 4 for 55. Victory gives Australia an unassailable 2-0 lead in the 3-match series, with the final test starting on January 2 in Sydney. That's sports to the moment here on NRP Radio. And of course, to inform you that the sports package came to you courtesy of Hepbur's Glass. They are located at 13 Chisholm Avenue in Kingston. We promise to bring you a good news story as often as we can. If you know of or are aware of any event or person whose good story we should highlight, please send this information to our email address at nationalreligiousmedia@gmail.com or call 876-336-9928. Remember, too, we invite your feedback to this newscast via WhatsApp at the same number, 876-336-9928, or any of the platforms that you are listening. We invite you also to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NRP Media JA and click on the notification bell. The same applies to our Facebook pages at NRP Media JA and under the name LEAON Nash. Our radio platform at nrpmediaja.com is always operating 24/7, 365 days per year for your listening pleasure. That's the local news and sports. Stand by now for the latest international news coming to you courtesy of the Voice of America. They are our sponsor, and we do appreciate the fact that they are always there keeping you informed and giving you the packages from the international scene. So we're going to be heading over now to the VOA for the latest on the international
News,
scene.
I'm Tommy McNeil. Turkey's state-run news agency says security forces detained 30 people suspected of links to the Islamic State extremist group. Suspects were allegedly planning to carry out attacks on synagogues and churches, as well as the Iraqi embassy in Turkey. The news agency said the suspects were detained in raids carried out at dawn on Friday in 9 provinces. The arrests come a week after police rounded up 304 suspected IS militants in a simultaneous raids across Turkey. The Islamic State group has carried out a string of deadly attacks in Turkey, including a shooting at an Istanbul nightclub in January of 2017 that killed 39 people during New Year celebrations. Israeli forces bombarded towns and refugee camps across Gaza Thursday. Dozens of people in a widening air and ground offensive against Hamas that has forced thousands more to flee from homes and shelters in recent days. AP correspondent Jackie Quinn reports authorities in Israel and the White House confirmed that an American-Israeli woman believed to be taken hostage was killed in the October 7th attack in southern Israel.
70-year-old Judith Weinstein and her husband were taking an early morning walk on October 7th when Hamas militants burst across the border into their kibbutz. Weinstein had been able to call emergency services and told them she and her husband had been shot. They were thought to be among the hostages still held in captivity, but now her kibbutz announced that Weinstein and her husband both died, but her body is still being held in Gaza.
AP's Jackie Quinn. Officials say Russia has launched 122 missiles and 36 drones against Ukrainian targets, killing at least 18 civilians in what an Air Force official says was the biggest aerial barrage of the 22-month war. Ukraine's military chief said the Ukrainian Air Force intercepted 87 of the missiles. This is VOA News. Russian Foreign Minister.
Thank you very much for listening there to the latest information coming to you straight from the VOA, our international partner. We're going to be now moving to give you some additional information now. This time it's going to be from the National Meteorological Service of Jamaica. And let's head on over and hear from the Met Service in terms of what they have in store for us this morning in terms of the information. Let's do it and do it in fine style. Right. So welcome now to the information supplied to us by the National Meteorological Service of Jamaica. The Met Service is reporting that there is a significant feature of a prefrontal trough across Jamaica. This trough is expected to remain across the island until Saturday, when a cold front moves across the island. Expect increased cloudiness, showers, and cooler temperatures, especially across northern parishes as a result. Windy conditions are expected from Sunday. In the 24-hour forecast this morning, partly cloudy. This afternoon, expect isolated showers mainly across northern and southwestern parishes. Tonight, mostly cloudy. In the 3-day forecast starting tomorrow, that's Saturday through to Monday, on Saturday, expect morning showers across northern parishes, becoming cloudy with occasional showers and thunderstorms across sections of most parishes. Lingering nighttime showers, and it will also be cool. On Sunday, there'll be showers and isolated thunderstorms, mainly across northern and southeastern parishes, cool and windy as well. On Monday, expect showers and isolated thunderstorms across the central and eastern parishes, cool and windy. In terms of other current regional weather features, there's a cold front across central Cuba and another cold front across the Gulf of Mexico. That's the latest weather report and forecast right here inside of our NRP Break of Day newscast. And as we move to wrap up things this morning, let's move on to tell you give you the headlines once again. 31 members of the former St. Catherine-based Klansman gang arrested and waiting charges for various serious crimes. JCF to continue its focus on disrupting criminal organizations. The police from the Narcotics Division in St. Thomas seized the quantity of ganja with an estimated street value of 12.2 million Jamaican dollars. In sport, the J3's Puma Fuller Anderson Development Meet to be held at a new venue this season. The full information package today came to you courtesy of NRP Radio, reaching you where you are. No boundaries, no limitations. Here is your invitation to join us again this evening at 6:30 p.m. for the NRP Evening News Roundup. Join this growing medium, feel fulfilled and informed. I am Leon Nash for NRP News and wishing for you a good rest of your morning. Keep it locked on the nrpmediaja.com platform. Of course, we've from time to time we'll be broadcasting on the YouTube and the Facebook account. But for now, we're thanking you and wishing you a great day. Join us at 12 o'clock today for the repeat of the NRP Break of Day program with Pastor David Brown. But before that, we should be having some more JIS packages coming your way. But for now, adios amigos.
That was the news on our platforms, nrpmediaja.com. Also Facebook and YouTube at NRP Media JA. From the NRP Media Newsroom, reaching you where you are. No boundaries, no limitations.
Four Seasons Sports and Equipment, the Sports Closet, now located at shop number 3, Leaders Plaza, Nashville, Mandeville, Manchester. Call them today at 876-613-7429. Cellular phone 876-363-8323 or 876-546-0630. Yes, you asked for it and now you got it. Four Seasons Sports and Equipment. Shop with us for a wide range of sporting goods and equipment. It's Four Seasons Sports and Equipment. Sports Closet, you'll never go asking for anymore.